Welcome back to another Pokemon Throwback Thursday, where every single Thursday morning I post a video going through everything vintage. Today we are going to take a deep dive into base set 2, and then of course we're going to check shining cards, gold star, crystals, Team Rocket returns, a bunch of awesome cards. We got a couple new ones today we're going to check out. And if you guys could do me a massive favor and hop over to my Instagram and please give me a follow there, I would really appreciate that. Like this morning, as I'm recording this, the 151 poster collection and Zapdos box are both in stock at Walmart for MSRP. So I post that to Instagram, or I also post it to my YouTube membership ASAP. So definitely check them out. And of course, if you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a like and comment. I comment back to every single person that comments. Might take me a few days, but I'll get to you. And then of course, the membership and all that. But all right, let's get to the video. So we are starting off with Pokemon Base Set 2. There's going to be a couple base set cards sprinkled in here because it's just so hard to get rid of them on eBay. But we got a Zapdos Base Set 2 and a PSA 10 for $549 or best offer. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I'm showing Base Set 2, not the most popular set. But these cards are ridiculously cheap. A Scyther from Base Set 2 Holo Rare in Near Mint sold for $5.02. And then again, we got a PSA 6 Scyther for about $30. We got a Hitmonchan in a CGC 7.5 for $25. We got a PSA 9 Ninetales for $50. Here we go. We got a Blastoise Near Mint, says gradable with a swirl, $128 plus $6 in shipping. That's it. That'd be like a mid-tier or a little higher end alternate art for an extremely old card that's one of the most iconic cards in the world. Next, we got the Mewtwo, says near mint condition, $30. And then we got another Mewtwo here, PSA 8, $55 for best offer. And then we got a near mint Venusaur, $54 for Venusaur. Again, we got a Mewtwo for about $20, Gyarados for $25 for best offer. We got a Ninetales for $35 for best offer. We got another Blastoise for $117 with free shipping. Clefairy for $13.50. We got the Alakazam for $41. There, we got a Charizard. It says played LP, $170 for best offer. Another Blastoise near mint for $92. Another Venusaur for about $50. Doesn't say condition on that, but I did just click near mint for this because they're a little bit cheaper cards. So every card should be pretty close to near mint. We got a PSA 8 Clefairy for $20. PSA 8 Chansey for $32. A Wigglytuff for $14. Let's see, that is unlimited. We got the Alakazam for $30. Scyther for $8. Mewtwo for about $35 for best offer. Ninetales for $12. We got a PSA 9 Venusaur for $143. Like, that's pretty cheap. A PSA 9 is pretty clean. We got the Clefairy in a 7 for $24. Clefairy in a 4 for $20. Clefable in a 7 for $25. Here we got a base set 2 PSA Charizard with Fireball Swirl. Wow. $365 with $4 in shipping. I'm going to check this out. That is a crazy swirl placement. Wow. Not too bad. It should be a little lower to be like actually perfect, but crazy card. And we're getting a ton of sales. Like, we're on the 15th right now. We got another Charizard in the 8 for $425 for best offer. Chansey in a CGC 8.5 for about $30. Gyarados in a 7.5 for $30. Zapdos in an 8.5 for $45. Ninetales 8.5 for $25. We got the Blastoise in the CGC 8.5 for $92. We got the Raichu for $50 in a CGC 8. Another Raichu near mint lightly played condition, $35. Magneton 17. We got another Venusaur for $50. I just hate how Venusaur never gets any love. It even says near mint condition too. $50 free shipping. Alakazam near mint 22 free shipping. Clefairy 16. Pidgeot 26. Nidoking 20. Nidoqueen 19. Poliwrath 18. This is all from the same person. Gyarados 48, and they all say near mint. We got an Alakazam 25. And we got another Charizard near mint plus for $132. That's just so cheap. I mean, the Celebrations Charizard is $80. And I want to say the classic collection in the big $400 box, I think that Charizard is $100. But a base set 2, 20-something-year-old Charizard is $135. Just wild. We'll check a few more here. We got a PSA 7 Charizard for $285. And we got a PSA 8 Mewtwo for $60. And to end it off, we got a raw Scyther. Pretty expensive, actually. $40 plus $15 in shipping. All right, we are going to check some base set 2 booster packs. So last sold 250. Nice long crimp. Then we got a $250 one again. These are both Raichu. We got the Pidgeot. I don't know why, but I love the Pidgeot pack art on this set. I feel like the colors on these packs really, really pop. Like even the yellow on the Gyarados is just crazy. So Pidgeot 180, Gyarados 200, Mewtwo 200. We got a box fresh, $279 a pack. Another Mewtwo for $215. We got a Raichu for $215, Raichu for $299 heavy at 21.34 grams. Another Gyarados 232, Mewtwo 210. Another heavy Raichu at $299 or best offer. We got the base set 2 artwork set, long crimp. For the whole set, it went for about $900. And then we got a heavy Gyarados pack for $365. It was a pretty good price. We got another Mewtwo at $265, and we're only on September 13th. A good amount of these packs sell. Then we got a heavy Raichu pack for $275. We got a graded Gem Mint 10 base set 2 pack. Wow. Beautiful. About $300. And then we got another heavy Raichu for $299. And we got another heavy Raichu long crimp for $329 or best offer. So, yeah, base set 2 is a very, very solid set. And as you can see, extremely affordable. Next, we are hopping to some Shining cards. Looks like we got a French Shining Charizard here for $665 or best offer. And then, that's an old sale. I swear eBay just randomly throws some sales in there from months ago. But I'll say at Shining Charizard PSA 8.5 on March 2nd sold for $3,200 or best offer. Then we got a Japanese Shining Mewtwo in a PSA 7 sold for $899 or best offer. Then we got a Shining Charizard Raw for $710. We got a Shining Steelix for $145 or best offer. We got a Beckett 9 Tyranitar for $695. That is unlimited. Then we got a Japanese Shining Raichu in a PSA 3 for $299. Then we got a couple raw Celebies. Looks like the same card. Probably the same listing. Sold for $250. Doesn't say condition. And then we got the Shining Kabutops in a PSA 9 for $275. That's the unlimited. We got a Shining Noctowl for $50 or best offer. The card is absolutely destroyed. But here's the thing. I've bought and destroyed Shining cards like that. I just don't care. I just love them. So I would have bought that. Next, a Shining Charizard. Doesn't say condition, $600 for best offer. We got a Shining Celebi PSA 5 for $200 or best offer. Here we got a big boy. A first edition Shining Gyarados in a 9 for $3K. Then we got a Shining Magikarp for $250 or best offer. We got a Shining Tyranitar Unlimited in a CGC 9.5 sold for $1,309. We got a first edition Shining Gyarados in a PSA 9 for $2,250 or best offer. We got an unlimited Shining Magikarp in a CGC 6 old label, $190 or best offer. Not terrible. Shining Celebi PSA 4, $175 or best offer. We got a raw Shining Mewtwo, $360 or best offer. And we got a Shining Kabutops at $177. And we're still on the 16th here. Shining Noctowl for $190. I hate how nobody's putting condition on any of these cards. It's driving me nuts. Then we got the Shining Mewtwo at $150. That's crazy cheap for that card. Then we got a Shining Gyarados first edition PSA 7 sold for $1,000. We got a Shining Charizard for $500. Shining Kabutops for $150. Shining Steelix for $150. PSA 3 Shining Kabutops for $150. We got a Shining Noctowl lightly played condition for $125. I feel like anytime you can get a Shining card in lightly played to near mint condition, like truly lightly played, around $100, I'm grabbing that every single time. We got a Shining Celebi at $149 or best offer. We got a CGC 8.5 Shiny Mewtwo Japanese, $925. Shining Kabutops 169 or best offer. Shining Charizard 800 or best offer. PSA 8 Shining Magikarp 275. And we got a first edition Shining Gyarados sold for $1,500 or best offer. It does actually look pretty clean. All right, we'll do a few more. We got Shining Charizard Damage for $380, and we got a Shining Gyarados Lightly Played for $319. And to end it off, we got a Shining Steelix for $175. All right, hop into Gold Stars. So we got on the 17th, we got a PSA 9 Gold Star Pikachu, $3,000. Then we got a Jolteon Gold Star here for $510. Doesn't say condition. We got a Regirock Gold Star PSA 1 sold for $225. I think that's a decent looking PSA 1. Normally PSA 1s are just destroyed in the front. So as long as the front looks okay like that, I'd be grabbing that. That's probably why it's sold for $225 though. And then we got another Pikachu in a PSA 9 for $2,400. So one sold for $3,000 and one sold for $2,400. Now remember, it could be the difference of that $3,000 PSA 9 is a lot cleaner card than this PSA 9, because that happens a ton with PSA and pretty much all grading companies. We got a PSA 4 Alakazam for $300. We got a Raikou here for $414. We got a Registeel for $160. And I'm just going to come out and say it. I love the Regis. I think they're awesome legendary Pokemon. Registeel, Regice, Regirock. Really reminds me of like Gate Guardian from Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, if any of you guys know what that is. But yeah, big fan of these legendaries. So yeah, the Registeel $160 with $40 in shipping. The Regice $573 with $60 in shipping. Both don't say condition. Regirock $350. Let me know down below your guys' favorite Regi of the three: Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. If I had to just vote right now, I'm going Regirock. I think he has the coolest design, but I don't know. I love them all. All right, next we got the PSA 8 Alakazam for $800. We got an Entei Raw for $260 your best offer. We got a Latios for $857. And to end it off, we got a Jolteon Gold Star here for $270. And we'll do the Vaporeon for $441. All right, hop into some Crystal Pokemon cards. We got a couple sales here. Crystal cards definitely sell the least out of Gold Stars and Shinings. There's just not very many Crystal Pokemon cards. So we got the Golem here. Looks pretty rough. I mean, just from here. $365 or best offer. We got the Reverse Holo in a PSA 8 for $180 or best offer. We got a Lugia Poor Condition $333 or best offer. We got a Japanese Kabutops for $260. And then we got the Ho-Oh here for $556 or best offer. And we got the Charizard Lightly Played for $889. And to end it off, we got the Crobat Lightly Played for $200 or best offer from Italy. All right, hop into Team Rocket returns. We got the Suicune here in a PSA 9 for $635. We got a PSA 7 Scizor for $220 or best offer. We got another Suicune in a PSA 9 for $635. Another Scizor for $172. We got the Zapdos CGC 8 for $175. I was so disappointed I didn't see any of these cards at the last Minnesota card show that I went to. I looked, I didn't see any of them. I was going to definitely grab any clean ones that I could find. We got the Entei in a Beckett 8.5 that looks so nice with the silver up top and the silver all over the card. $220 or best offer, not too bad for an 8.5. We got an Articuno PSA 7 for $250, sold from Z&G. I always say that's another Pokemon YouTuber. Then we got a Snorlax here for about $190, moderately played. Then we got a Zapdos in a PSA 9 for $350. Hitmonchan for $75. That is pretty cheap. We got a moderately played Snorlax for $250. We got a Sneasel in Near Mint for $127. We got a PSA 8 Hitmonchan for $180. And we got a PSA 4 Snorlax for $275. And a PSA 2 Scyther for $100. I cannot wait till I complete this set. This is going to look so nice in the binder. Next, Call of Legends shiny cards. We got the Rayquaza sold for $250. Your best offer says mint. We got the Ho-Oh in a PSA 6 for $150. Kyogre in a PSA 5 for $108. Or best offer. We got an Italian Lugia for $140. We got another Lugia, says fair condition, $100 or best offer. We got the Suicune for $170. We got the Deoxys in a PSA 9 for 300 or best offer. Another PSA 9 Suicune from Z&G, 318. We got the Rayquaza for 595 in a PSA 9 from Z&G. We got a Raikou here, PSA 9 for 200. We got a Palkia in a 9 for 187. We got another Lugia here, PSA 9 for 725. A bunch of 9s. Wow, someone must have sold their whole collection. We got the Kyogre PSA 9 for 325. We got the Ho-Oh PSA 9 for 370. We got the Groudon PSA 9 for 415. Entei in a 9 for 227. Dialga in a 9 for 233. We got Deoxys in a 9 for 305. Another Lugia for 685. And we got a PSA 8 Kyogre. And we got a raw Entei for $17. We got a few more here. We got the Raikou here in a PSA 8 for 160, an Entei in an 8 for 125, and to end it off, we got the Rayquaza raw for $62. Next, we are checking some Japanese versus cards. We got the Entei for about $100. We got the Energy for 14. That's the Rainbow Energy. We got the Steelix in a 9 for 131. We got Price's Sneasel for 15. Bugsy Scizor for 60. Lance's Charizard for 115. We got, wow, the whole little line here of Espeon for 86. One of my favorite Dragonite cards, Claire's Dragonite for 11. We got Rocket Suicune for 58. And this is the card that I wanted to look at. The Karen's Umbreon. I mean, this card is insane. One of the best Umbreon cards in Pokemon history. $450. We got an Espeon here for 23. Trying to find a few more Umbreons. There's another one. We got an Entei in a 9 for 150. There's another Karen's Umbreon with the Swirl Near Mint for 350. Let's take a little peek at this card. Seriously, it's insane. If you guys are an Umbreon fan, this is a must-have. Such a nice card. Not bad. I wouldn't say like super, super clean, but I would take it. Next, we got the Steelix for 115. And we got the Hollow Wobbuffet for 120. I just love that Wobbuffet actually got a hollow Pokemon card. I think it's pretty sweet. But all right, let's hop to the last card right here. This is the Coro Coro Mew card. One of the greatest Mew cards ever to be printed. It's a Japanese card. We're just taking a little peek at the last sales. We got 152 or best offer. We got a PSA 6 for 181. PSA 5 for 162. Let's see, it says A rank for 191. PSA 6 for 158. Another raw with no condition says 190. Look at this awesome Mewtwo. This is like a jumbo card, but it is just crazy. Check that thing out. I've actually had one before, but it was pretty rough. I ended up selling it in a big lot, but I would love to get, I think there's a few of the jumbo cards that I would love to get. Let's see if we got any more here. $75 for the Shining Mew. PSA 9 for 549 or best offer. 121. Wow, look at that lineup. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? That is some of the best Mew cards ever to be printed right there. No joke. It is just crazy. Sold for 169 bucks. Wow. So beautiful to put those three together. We'll check a few more. We got a Damage for 75, a PSA 9 for 529, and a PSA 7 for 225 or best offer. We got a, what is up with that one? A Near Mint 8 off-centered. Oh, wow, that is pretty off-centered. For 225. Huh, kind of cool. We got another raw model we played for 91, and another played for 86. And to end it off, we got a PSA 4 for $150. So yeah, super, super cool cards. But all right, that was today's Pokemon Throwback Thursday. If you guys do want to see any specific sets, let me know down below and I will put it on the list. We're just kind of running through, you know, a bunch of the vintage right now, and then we're going to be checking these grails, you know, every video for the last recent week's sales on eBay. So let me know too if there's any other grails you want me to add, you know, towards the end of the video. And then of course, you know, if you guys like the content, subscribe. You guys know what to do. But all right, I want you guys to have a great morning. And if you want to watch my last Pokemon What If Wednesday, click this video here. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.